DC does a few things very well. One of them is speak on the microphone. We have the man, the myth, the legend right now. Hashtag and still Daniel Cormier, UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, reigning, defending. My man, how good are you feeling right about now? Looking good. Look
wow,
at that.
Look at that.
Go ahead. Go, DC. Go, DC. Go. Oh, we got to show everything. Wow.
Wow. And still again. Look at that. Look at that. I could not let UFC Tonight down. Look at that. And still. How beautiful is this belt? Now pan up and see something even more pretty. DC's face. There it is.
There it is. DC, we need you to just back the microphone away from your mouth a little bit. We're getting a little bit of feedback on you. We want to hear everything you have to say so clearly. My friend, I have to ask you, are you the hero or are you the heel? Because you certainly had a lot to say on the microphone tonight to Jimmy Manuwa, to Jon Jones, to everybody out there in the world.
They can all get it. They can all get this lyrical masterpiece. It does. I don't care. I don't care. You know, I'm not going to sit here and beg for cheers, you know. Cheer who you want. At the end of the day, I get the job done. Look, I am who I am. The people who know me, you guys, Karyn, Kenny, people who spend time with me, know who I am. I cannot change an opinion of people that know me from afar. They don't like me. They don't like me. I get the job done. Like I said, man, I'm collecting belts and checks.
Daniel, I'm very proud of you. It was all about school today. You put Jon Jones in detention, and you did the homework, my man, getting the rear naked choke. My most famous student. Unbelievable.
Yeah, Flo, that is exactly what we worked.
Exactly.
You have to have been sitting there going, my goodness, this is what we worked 2 weeks ago at AKA, because Kenny came up to San Jose a couple weeks ago. He told me, when I get to the top position, stick that hook in. Leandro, you and Leandro, dude, like before, Leandro had a horrible time getting me to stick the hook in. Both of you guys worked on it. I attacked that bottom arm a couple times. Neck presented itself. I jumped right on it, man. It was great. Having help from people that know what they're talking about is awesome. I was hitting him, and then I was like, you know what, man? I'm just going to grab his nose, lift it up, and try to choke him, and it worked.
Grasshopper, I'm giving you an A+. I'm giving you a week off as well.
I hit him with the Phoenix. I hit him with the Phoenix eye.
Yeah. Yes. Well done, my man.
Champ, Yves Edwards here. How are you, brother?
I'm doing good, Yves, man. I'm happy.
Great.
Nothing's better than after a fight.
Yeah, I know the feeling. I miss it. But let me ask you this. Did Rumble's wrestling surprise you? And if it did surprise you, were you concerned by it at all?
No, man, it did. I was surprised that in the first round he just completely came after me. And then I was like, okay, I'll just hold on to him, put pressure on him, put weight on him, and eventually I'll get him. You know, so I just hung on him. You know, he won the first round, sure, whatever. It's a 5-round fight. I know that over time I was going to get him. Then in the second round he did it again. I think when Anthony has done so well at knocking people out that when it doesn't go his way, he kind of starts to panic, and at the end of the day, he's a wrestler. So when he panics, he goes back to what he knows, and that was the wrestling. So when he took me down, I was like, I'm just going to get back up, and I just keep making him work.
DC, the question is, what is the deal with your nose? I know you did kind of eat one of Rumble's kicks right there to the face, and they were, during the commentary, saying that perhaps you had broken your nose, and they were worried that maybe you blew your nose, your eyes were going to swell up. How are you feeling, and do you think it's broken?
My nose is shifted a little bit.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's broken,
I didn't want
to
say anything.
He kicked me square on the nose with his shin, man. And I got under. I don't know. I dipped under the second one. I think that was the one that might have put me out. But I took his full-on shin to my nose. Yeah, I felt that one. I felt it. It felt like a baseball bat. So this week I have to go to the doctor and get a CT scan to see what's going on in my nose, and then we'll see what happens after that.
DC, you know, as the champion, you get to call some of your shots here. Who do you choose now? Do you rely on Jon Jones to show up on fight night, or do you take the dangerous Jimmy Manuwa?
You know, I say over and over again, man, you know, if you're in class and you get suspended, you don't get to compete, you know. So until Jon Jones gets his academics in order, he can't talk to me about a fight. When he's eligible, then we can talk about a fight. Jimmy Manuwa thinks he wants to fight me. He doesn't want to. You know, and it's sad because I like Corey Anderson. He's a great guy, you know, but when you say, you know, Corey is still young, and Jimmy just beat Corey, and he's wanting a title fight. And he likes to talk about me, you know, says my style's boring. I mean, I finish people too, man. You know, it takes me a little bit of time. I don't just knock guys out, but I finish people too, you know, so if Jimmy Manuwa wants to fight me, it's a one-round fight. I'd get him out of there in no time.
Daniel, the second round of the fight, you got on top of Rumble, and when you were on top, he wasn't able to do anything. He didn't even transfer positions on you. Did you feel him start to break when you were looking for that choke, or did you think that it was going to get out of that round? He was going to survive that?
Well, Eve, I kind of felt like I was landing a lot of unanswered punches, like on the side of the head, on the back of the head. And then when Big John said, Anthony, defend yourself, he moved a little bit, just enough to actually not let the referee stop the fight. And I was like, okay, well, I'm not getting off perfectly clean shots, so maybe I should just chase the submission a little bit. I was able to secure his right arm, too, like with an arm bar kind of. And when I started peeling it back behind him, I was like, man, if he gets worried about this arm, I can maybe chase the choke with the left hand. But look, I've got great jiu-jitsu work, man. Kenny, you've helped me. Leandro Vieira is fantastic. The whole Checkmat team, I've got to grapple with some of the best guys in the world, Lucas Leitch, Marcus Buchecha, and it shows whenever I get in there with guys that I can grapple with.
DC, obviously you were victorious tonight, but I can't let you go without asking you about the weight cut, about making the weight yesterday. How much of a hard cut was it for you? Because on the Embedded show, you said, never again, this is the last time I'm going down to 205.
It was very tough. It was the toughest weight cut that I've had to this point. I'm getting older, so the weight's not moving like it was before. Even when I first went down to 205, that was 3 years ago, and I was 35, 34, and the weight just seemed to come off a lot faster. I've got a better nutritionist today than I ever had, Dan Leith, so I just don't understand. I was letting myself get too big, but, if I have to fight at 205 to defend the title, obviously I'm going to have to make the weight. You can say some pretty sad things whenever you're depleted like we were making the weight yesterday.
Well, DC, I know next weekend you're going to be working in Kansas City. Get your nose fixed up, but guess what? You can put a little weight back on down there because I hear there's some pretty good barbecue.
We're hiding the cookies, DC. No more cookies here at Fox. We're putting them all away. We're locking them up.
Take it in like Randy Orton.
Wow, it's a thing of beauty. Hashtag and still the one and only Daniel Cormier. Congratulations, my goodness.